Friends, today we are going to see one game between Ding Liren and Ian Nepomniachtchi in the World Championship. This is the game 10. This game ended in a draw. Nepo has only he has 5.5 to 4.5. He has only 2 points from becoming world champion. The world champion title it's come when the points are 7.5 or higher. So this was the game 10. It means that he has to convert at minimum 2 points from the 4 rounds. If you even draw the 4, then it will be 2. So well, that's the point of here. So or else the match will go into tie breaks, and that's how. So the game started with 1c4. Ding wanted to go in not his mainstream territory because he knew that he would face big opening preparation there. Then there are many openings against the English, but knight f6 was played. Knight c3, e5. This is the English opening, King's English variation, 2 knights variation, 20,000 games on it. Knight f3 was played. G3 is one more line here. The Karlsruhe system. But knight f3 was played in the game. Now Ding Liren has played this line multiple times with black against Carlson and other top players, so he knew the territory here. That's why he won in this opening, because he had the experience from both sides. That's what my point is. So knight f3, then knight c6. Yeah, this is the 4 knights variation. Now there are many types of variations. There are 4 main. If you see, g3 is one, the main line, the English opening, King's English variation, 4 knights variation, fianchetto line. Then there's this e3 move. Yeah, quiet line. Then there's this e4 move which was played in the game. What's this? English opening, 4 knights system, Nimzowitsch variation. Okay, because this structure is commonly named the Nimzowitsch when you put the pawns on e4 and d4 and then d3. So after e4, bishop c5 was played. Bishop b4 is the main. Yeah, this has been played by Nepomniachtchi before as both colors, white and black. If we see these two games, Carlson Nepomniachtchi and Cheronian, so well, in both the games, knight into e5 was played. This is the main line. After knight into e5, then knight into e5, then d4, attacking the e5 and c5 pawns. Sorry, attacking the e5 and c5 pieces. Bishop to b4 is the main one. The game Carlson versus Caruana has happened here. Yeah, Carlson Caruana, Carlson Nepomniachtchi, Carlson Gary, and Nepomniachtchi Aronian. So many top players have played this. Matthew Bluebaum has played it. Alright, so after d4, bishop b4, D into e5 is the main move. Now knight into e4, pinning the piece. And now the interesting things start to happen. Queen f3. Carlson, Carlson has played this line repetitively 3 times with white. This has a huge draw rate if we see 71%. Knight into c3, b into c3, and bishop a5 is the main move here, but bishop c5 was played in the game. Very interesting. 2 games have happened. Kevin Spraggett has played this line, and well, and now queen g3. Then king f8 was played in the game, defending the king pawn. By the human perspective, it seems a very ugly, but it is not ugly. So bishop e2, developing the bishop. And in the latest one, how many games are there? Okay, 92. d6, and well, there are many moves, but bishop f4 was played. This line is played by many big players. Only this. If we see 2, 3, 5, 2. Yeah, Jason Chess has played this line. There's this account which is playing all the nines of the world championship. I suspect is a second account of one of the, because in the previous game we saw that Jason Chess was also there. Pretty interesting. Okay, so well, now d into e5 is interesting, but queen e7 was played in the game. Yeah, rook d1. We are following the Jason Chess line. Okay, and after rook d1, well, there he played h5. New idea or not? Okay, with the threat of h4. So well, now you have to think away. First, short castle, h4, queen d3, white goes away from the threat, g5 attacking the bishop, and now exchanges on d6, e d6, c d6, bishop d6, bishop d6. Actually, after bishop d6, he took with the queen. No difference, but still, queen d6, queen d6, queen d6, queen d6, bishop d6, rook d6, and after this web of exchanges, they are followed bishop to e6, developing the piece, f4, breaking these pawns relationship. So now king e7, attacking the rook, energetic play. What to do? Rook d4, going back, threatening f into g5, g into f4, taking the pawn, rook f into f4, taking the pawn and also attacking the pawn on h4, h3, getting away from the threat and threatening to take here and spoil the pawn structure, g4, not allowing that, rook a c8, wanting to play some kind of rook c5, rook a5, king f2, rook c5, a4, getting ahead with the pawn, rook a5, attacking the pawn on a4, bishop to d1, defending the pawn on a4, b6. Now black, yeah, he's just getting the pawn head hit to you, and Well then, after b6, there are plenty of moves, but the greatest will win. So, well, bishop d1, b6, and now king g3. Interesting. Rook h6, waiting. Rook f e4, pinning the bishop. King f8, evading the pin. Rook d8 check. And now king g7, getting away with the king. Rook a8, fixing the rook over here to defend the pawn. But now rook to c5, it was not fixed. Rook into a7, capturing the free pawn. Bishop into c4, also capturing the free pawn. Rook a e7, threatening rook 7 e5. Rook h c6, rook 7 e5, wanting to exchange rook into e5, rook into e5, and now nice tactic bishop b3, with the idea of bishop b3 was played in the game. Rook into c3 check, king h4, rook into b3, and now transposing into an equivalent game, rook b4, rook into a4, which is under theoretical territory. So rook b5, rook a3, rook into b6, rook into a4, king into s3, f5, nice move. The idea is that after g into f5 to play rook to f4, attacking the pawn, and after rook to b5, king f6, king g3, rook f5, and now you can't evade a draw, because now after rook into f5, king into f5 was played, h4, king g6, h5, king into h5, there was draw after because of insufficient material. Yeah. Because there's insufficient material to checkmate, there are only 2 games on the board, no other aid, so that's why the game was declared a draw. So one more draw. Nepo needs 2 points in the next 4 rounds. If he gets 2 points, like if he even draws the 4 rounds, then he will become the world champion, because he gets 2 points. Yeah, so well, I think he'll play safe and solid in the next 4 rounds, because it's very important to not allow your opponent any chances in such a high stake match. So well, that's why. Today is the birthday of Sachin Tendulkar, one of the best cricketers of all time. He scored, former cricketer, because now he is retired in 2013. So, well, he scored 100 international cricket, ODI cricket in 100 international things. So that's why that's a world record, and he scored. He became the first batsman to score a double century in ODI cricket. Yeah, against he achieved this feat against South Africa in 2010. Yeah, he is regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all time, and also is known as the master blaster of the god of cricket in India, because he has so exceptional skills. Yeah, he retired in 2013 with 15,921 in tests. Yeah, and 15,921 runs in test, and 18,000 something in ODIs. So he is a complete. He is really the god of cricket for us. So this was the game. I hope you like the video. Forget to click the subscribe and the bell icon. Thank you.